All right, hello Leo. We are going to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to focus on whoever it is that you are thinking about. So whoever Leo is thinking about right now, how does this person feel about Leo? How does this person feel about Leo? Well, their overall energy anyways. Taurus and the six of, well, Taurus, it could be a Taurus, person with Taurus. Maybe you have Taurus in your energy. Hierophant and the sixth, excuse me, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this person's coming off really, really cold. If there's communication, this person's rude, or the things that they say are just kind of mean. With the Hierophant, for some of you, you might be dealing with someone, especially for Leo masculines, you might be dealing with a feminine who wants a relationship, but she's kind of mean. Like the things she says are rude. She has an attitude problem is what I'm seeing. She may be telling you, you know, what she wants, but she's going about it all the wrong ways. And then for everyone, for every Leo, you could just be dealing with someone when it comes to the Hierophant. The Hierophant can talk about less, it can talk about commitments, it could talk about school, work, maybe someone's paying more attention to school, but it can also talk about lessons. So there's some type of lessons here. It has to do with the values. Where are your values? Where are your values? Do you guys align culturally, or religiously? Something like that. How does this person feel? And it doesn't even have to be about that. It could just be about your standards. It's about behavior, how you behave in public. How do you treat your spouse? How do you talk to your spouse? Are you disrespectful? Are they disrespectful? Something like that. How does this person feel about Leo? How does this individual feel about Leo, please? Okay. So yeah, so for some of you, so we have Verge. I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. And we also have Erased. I deleted everything that reminded me of you. So I kind of feel like if someone does express their feelings, it's going to be more of it's going to be like a big argument. It's going to be a big blow up. They're going to be really mean. Or you could be dealing with someone who's completely just deleting you out, just cut. And that's it. How does this person feel about Leo? So this is someone, all right, that's too many cards. But we do have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're dealing with someone who does not deal with nonsense. They don't put up with BS here with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They know what they want. They have standards. They have values. And it's almost like if they don't see, they may be a little bit too strict for some of you, but it's almost like if they don't see that or they see red flags and they're out the door real quick. But this person is, they don't put up with anything. Tell me about how this person feels about Leo, please. So they may be making you feel left out or they feel left out. They may have been really harsh towards you and cut you off, and now they want to try again. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or it really could be anybody. For some of you, I feel like you were not giving them what they needed as far as a relationship, and they're not dealing with that. They're not going to be a friends with benefits. They're not going to be in a situationship. They're not going to, they have standards here. Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This individual knows what they want and they know how they should be treated. This is especially for the Leo masculines, I feel like. And for Leo feminines, you could even be dealing with somebody who has strong like air and Taurus or air and earth in general. And even them, they have standards. It's like they are not going to deal with someone who is disrespectful or who is aggressive or too masculine towards them. They're looking for whoever this is, they want a relationship, they want a marriage, they want a commitment. This could be a person who has a high level job, and they're not going to have someone coming in kind of, I don't know, ratchet or just aggressive. The feminines are not going to put up with being treated like an option. So, what actions does this person will this person take? Well, I do feel like this person's going to come back around. Tell me about Verge. Tell me about Erased. They may have just erased everything and gotten really mad out of like ego so that they don't continue to. But then again, some of you to like to stalk you or look you up, but then some of them it's like literally over. I feel like there's two different stories here. I feel like some of you it's done, and then for some of you they are going to come back around and try to have a new start. But why would they do that? So let's get a card for this, please. They may have felt like they jumped to conclusions, acted too fast, you know. Right, we have Sweet Angel. So it's like someone here is, they may feel this way about you. Someone here, it's like they may feel like they jumped to conclusions or something happened. It's like someone goes from really sweet, and it could be you. They may feel this way about you, but someone goes from really sweet to kind of crazy in like 0.05 seconds. And so there's still that part of you that they feel is very nurturing and very sweet, that could be where there could be potential. But their overall energy, like the type of person they are, is that they have like certain values and certain standards, and they don't put up with a lot of stuff. They think with their head rather than their heart. They're very practical and very logical. But and so they may have just cut this out and just come at you really like this is done. I'm not dealing with it. But then there's part of them that's like, but there's still a part of Leo that I really like. Maybe this can work out. Maybe we can have a conversation. How does Leo feel about this person? Knight of Swords in reverse. So that's very argumentative energy. Two of Wands. You may be feeling like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and see what else is out there. You may have found something out, or maybe you sabotage this connection in some kind of way. Someone could have been very argumentative and they just sabotaged this connection, but I feel like you do want to talk, you do want to apologize, or you want apology from them. Also feel like some of you are looking to see what else is out there too. So some of Yeah, we have player here. I'm choosing to keep an emotional distance and play the field. So for some of you, you are, like I said, you are kind of coming in as a player or someone who, if this is a Leo, even if it's a Leo feminine, take it as it resonates. But this person is not going to deal with BS, whether it's from someone who is a player and wants to come in and out, or it's someone who is just nasty and disrespectful and doesn't know how to have a conversation and talk things out. It's always yelling, screaming, catching an attitude. They're not going to deal with that. But I do feel like part of them, like, they like the nice side of you. They like the good side of you. So part of them does feel sad. Part of them do want to come around and have another start. Some of them, they're just, this is done and they've closed this chapter. They've erased this whole situation and they're having a new start elsewhere. Yeah, Fool. Having a new start, brand new start somewhere else. Let's get a card of advice for Leo, please. Still getting the same message. Some of you, they're having a brand new start somewhere else, and then some of them are having needing to step up to the plate, or not step up to the plate, but do want to have a new start with you. All right, so we have get outside. Spending more time in nature will help you take the pressure off love and remind you that life is beautiful even in gloomy days. So if for those of you who maybe you're dealing with someone who's a player, not giving you the respect that you feel you deserve, and it's really taking a toll on you, there's just a need to kind of clear your head, get out in nature, walk, ride a bike, roller skate, whatever it is that you do. Let's get a moon card. Moon card for Leo, please. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. So yeah, I feel like yeah, for those of you, some of you, they're done here with the world. They're not dealing with this and it's over. And they're having a new start elsewhere. For some of you, I do think that they're going to try to come back around. Maybe nothing will come of that situation, even if they do come back, especially if someone's a player and someone else wants strong commitment and they have all these values and standards, and someone else is a player. That's going to end up not good. So I'm going to grab my other deck. We're going to do through the signs, and then we will do an angel answers card, and we'll be all done. All right, how do the signs feel about Leo? How do the signs feel about Leo? Starting with Aries, please. How does Aries feel about Leo? We have Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this individual is watching you. They do not feel they're not happy being single without you. They do not want to be single. They may have some insecurities as well. You could be dealing with someone who's a little bit immature. Even if they're older, they may just have like insecurities, and so they say things that are ridiculous. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is stressed over this. Maybe they feel like you don't give enough, or they are stressed about giving to you. They may be giving to multiple people. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is quiet and in isolation. They're in hermit mode. There's no talking between you and Gemini. I feel like they are kind of doing soul searching, reviewing, looking at the situation. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer could be juggling you and multiple people or you and one other person. When it comes to this connection, they don't really know how to go about it. I feel like they feel the connection, but they are overwhelmed by it. If you're dealing with another Leo, this could go two ways. They could be messaging you and wanting to work things out, or they could just be walking away from childish behavior. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel like the Virgo wants a commitment, so they're walking away towards either someone that they already know they can be committed with, or possibly a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or they're walking away towards finding that commitment. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra is a little bit emotionally not available. They could be emotionally immature, but they do want to talk, but they're not. They don't want to really be too deep, is what I'm getting. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they may be having a new start elsewhere. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius is very, you guys could be butting heads. I see a lot of arguments here. They could be controlling or they think this about you. If you're dealing with the Capricorn is, they're kind of rejecting the situation. They may be depressed and it could have nothing to do with you. They could just be depressed in their life. They either feel rejected or they're rejecting this. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like they want to charm you, right? But we have the Magician coming up in reverse, so be careful that they are not tricky. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, there's a lot of conflict in this union. I feel like this Pisces is really defensive. So this may or may not work depending on whether or not you guys can work things out, but they are defensive here when it comes to this connection. They may not want something long term or stable, or there's just a lot of disharmony. So think of a question, Leo. We're going to pull an angel answers card for Leo. What is the answer to Leo's question, please? What is the answer to Leo's question? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. But we have meditation brings answers, and I'll pull the other one. The situation will improve. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your views. I hope that you are staying safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.